This podcast is brought to you by Most Valuable Podcasts, saving your day from boredom with the best podcasting entertainment.
What's up, everybody? Ricky Widmer here, along with fellow man-child Johnny Karlic.
What's up, my Glicklaps?
And we are back for another edition of the Rick and Johnny podcast right here on Most Valuable Podcasts. Thank you guys for either checking us out on YouTube or if you're listening to us on Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, and or Stitcher. Thank you guys for giving us a little part of your day. Johnny, we got a jam-packed show.
Yeah, we do.
For today. But before we get into that, we have a special kind of house cleaning that we need to do. We have a new set display. Johnny may be blocking a little bit, but we have a new set display of the X-Men X logo, I guess you could say.
The X logo, the X-Men symbol.
Here's the question I want to ask to you guys. You guys can either let us know on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod, or you guys can hit us up in the comments section. Let us know what color scheme you want us to paint it, because right now it's gray.
Yeah, it's just
gray.
Primer gray.
So, I mean, let us know if there's any color scheme, any design that you would want.
The
that
silver
on
from the movies, the blue, the
even if it's a crossover, even if it's like a GOT crossover, or a Batman crossover,
blue and yellow, the black, yellow and red. If you want to go originals,
I'm not going to hinder anyone's creativity.
Oh, I'm not
Johnny.
either. I'm just saying that you want to go some of the original ones. You want to go something else? Throw in the comments on Twitter.
Yeah, just let us know down below or on Twitter. But, Johnny, we got a jam-packed show.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to be talking about Overwatch. They have Team Deathmatch and Deathmatch is coming to Overwatch. We're going to talk about Justice League reshoots, Hellblade, the video game, but not necessarily the video game, just more importantly, the permadeath that's going on with that. And then all of a sudden, we've got Disney saying no to Netflix. And they are going with that. So we got 4 topics for you today. But, Johnny, let's start with Overwatch. What do you think? What are your first expectations of Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch in Overwatch?
Well, I mean, obviously, you can relate it to any other game with Deathmatch.
Call of Duty.
Exactly. That's the one I would go to, too.
Like, the one video I watched was Force Gaming, and he played as Soldier. And I was sitting there going, why? Like, I get that Soldier, like, it's different. You have abilities that are not in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But the first time I played Deathmatch or Team Deathmatch, it's like, don't play Soldier.
No.
Just get Call of Duty at that point.
Exactly.
After you've tried other things, then go to Soldier. I mean, I'm not going to exclude him completely.
It's an easy way to jump into it, but that's not the point. The point is you have all these other characters with so many different abilities. Why are you going to choose the one that's most like every other game?
Yeah.
My personal one, I would pick Diva. I'm gonna try my number 1 right away.
So you're gonna have a lot of health because you're a tank.
I'm gonna have a lot of health from a tank, but I'm not gonna have the terribly best guns.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to, and that's the reason
You're basically going to poke them with damage is basically what you're
I'm going to poke them with damage. I mean, I got an unlimited amount of fire, and I can ram them off the map because the map looks pretty cool. There's a lot of places where I'd be able to do that, but at the other side of it, I can just ram them and get some damage on them in that way.
No, and also because you brought up Diva, the thing that I like, I wonder with people that would use Diva in Deathmatch is it just going to be a tick, 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 tick kind of a game while blocking some with your shield until you get your ultimate? Then it's basically shoot it up into the air or shoot it into one of those corridors where a lot of people are like, wait for like a gang rush of people in like one of those close areas and then shoot your self-destruct right into there.
That's exactly what I would do. I kind of do the same tactic I do with the other games where I kind of just plow into the big mass of people and just start mowing as much damage on people as I can get, especially with the team ones.
Yeah.
Because that's what I always do. It's like I never go. This is going to be different for me actually because I don't go for the kills.
Yeah,
I go to protect the objective.
Yeah,
or
because it's an objective-based game.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's going to be the actual deathmatch. That honestly, I don't know how you are with it.
I love deathmatch.
Oh no, I have nothing wrong with deathmatch. But when you're doing the objective one, that's what it seems like everyone's trying to do is a deathmatch.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a little different only because of the character, like what my main is in Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm a Pharah main. So when I'm playing Pharah, I'm not necessarily working, like, let's say it's a cap the point.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily worried on getting to the point unless I have to. Unless it's like, shit, my team just died. It's going into overtime. I need to get on the point and kind of survive and bounce around to give my team time to get back to the point. Otherwise, all I'm doing is shooting up into the air, staying in the air, and just peppering people. Shooting and just peppering from the skies until I get my ultimate, and then I can fall down close, get a group of them, and just boom, justice reigns.
But let me ask you this: when you play Overwatch, are you more so going for the kills, or are you just trying to like keep them off from getting to the point?
I'm going more for kills.
Okay.
And the reason why, like,
that's fine.
Think about the two play, like before Doomfist was just introduced.
Yeah.
My top two heroes were Pharah and Soldier.
That's true.
With Bastion being my third.
Yeah.
So based on the heroes that I play, most of them are attack. Of course, I can dabble in other things, but those are my three go-tos.
Yeah.
My whole objective was Bastion's kind of the mix because I would set him up on a point or before a point, and basically I'm keeping you from getting to the point by killing you.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of doing both in a sense. But when I'm Soldier and Pharah, I'm not necessarily on the point. I'm kind of around it, kind of get flankers and kind of making sure that nobody surprises my team.
And at the same time, I can understand that with being offense.
Yeah.
Those are
where
both
you play mostly tank, being a diva main.
Tank and defense, because I do diva and I do Orisa.
Yeah.
And then my number 3 bounces back and forth between Lucio and Zenyatta.
So you're more of a tank support guy.
Yeah, I'm a tank support because part of it's because no one else does it.
Yeah, and I mean when you're a tank, most of your job, unless it's like Ike involved, that's a kind of unique situation. You have a certain choke point. Most of the time, it's okay. I'm gonna like Orisa. I'm gonna set up my shield here on the point, and I'm gonna help protect this point.
Exactly.
Or the support you're kind of looking for who to heal. But getting back to Team Deathmatch in a sense, the thing I cannot wait for, and this is what I thought of as soon as they announced it. I think back to, I'm going to say Call of Duty because that's my reference to this.
I completely agree.
When I played Call of Duty, I never played the objective, like the Seek and Destroy or King of the Hill or Domination or Team Domination. Never played that where it's like you got to cap the points or, you got to get the bomb and you got to bring the bomb to the 2 bomb sites and destroy the bomb.
Yeah.
Never cared about it. All I cared was I'm going into a deathmatch or a free-for-all, and I am just worrying about kills.
Yeah. No, that's how I play Call of Duty, too. I don't play any other ones, except maybe Capture the Flag. But that's basically the same concept, except now you have an objective to get to.
The one thing I am really, really, really hoping for is that people like the death matches enough to where even if it's just for, I feel like I'd want to do it for free for all, but you kind of have to do it for both. What they did for Lucio Ball during the Summer Games event, where now you can play competitive Lucio Ball, where it's now Copa Lucio Ball and you can play competitive Lucio Ball. I want them to eventually, I'm like, give me competitive deathmatch. That
would be fun.
Like my paradigm would shift because I'm a free-for-all guy. I mean, with Overwatch, it would be a healthy balance because I'm so used to playing. Like, right now when I play Overwatch, it's about 99.9% of the time I'm in a competitive match. Yeah. And that's what I'm playing for, trying to up my skill ranking and trying to get as high as I possibly can in skill rank. Where if I'm playing, like, let's say with my cousin and my friend Sean, then it's more like, you know what, they're not on the competitive side like I am. That's the like 0.1% where it's like, okay, Ricky's playing quick play. Yeah. But where quick play, I don't play my mains. Basically, it's Doomfist I was playing this past week because I wanted to get really good with him. But I usually play heroes that are like, I'm not really good with them. And Team Deathmatch and Free-For-All, I feel like we're going to see more of the characters that people don't want to see in a regular deathmatch. Yeah. Or in a regular game. Like Widowmaker, I think, will have her time to shine in this.
Oh, especially since I think it's supposed to be her map, right?
Yeah. The Chateau Mansion is supposed to be her kind of home or her family's estate, which is going to be interesting because I wonder what kind of lore to Widowmaker they're going to kind of place into this map. But also, she's going to have a time to shine. I think that Hanzo will be interesting because you can kind of sit there, pick people off, and then his ultimate is also like, they're all in this hallway. Let me just unleash the dragon, and then just let it go down the hallway. Genji's going to be interesting. I didn't see Genji in the ones that I've watched because you're an Xbox player. I'm a PlayStation 4 player. So we've just been watching people play on the PTR. Genji's going to be interesting because, yet again, the map that we have right now kind of has some open areas on the outside, but also has those closed areas.
Yeah, which will be good for Genji.
On the inside, the only thing that I'm trying to find a character that's going to be like, don't play this character in Deathmatch or Team Deathmatch. And I can't find one. I feel like every character is going to have their place depending on your skill level as a player.
Yeah, that's very true. There's not many I can really think of that's like, it's like there's ones that you can put lower in the category, like, well, they're not going to be super great for this area, but I mean, overall, I think they probably planned it out to like, well, we don't want to make it any one character is no good in this area. Because I mean, then you have no one playing that character. Yeah.
And they want, like, let's say it's Widowmaker, for example.
Yeah.
There are people, surprisingly, that play Widowmaker. You don't want to exclude any of those players from Deathmatch. The thing that I like about Team Deathmatch, though, is, and this is more of a comparing it to, because the thing is, we've all played games. You, me, them. We've all played games that have inspired a team deathmatch style.
Exactly.
And for me, I'm going back to my bread and butter. Call of Duty is my bread and butter. Ever since Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. That has been like my bread and butter with a deathmatch / team deathmatch kind of gameplay. The thing I like about Overwatch's team deathmatch is in Call of Duty, the healing was kind of by itself. So like the screen would get red, but if you hid, it would go away. And it's like, okay, my health is back.
Yeah.
However, in Overwatch, you don't have that kind of regeneration to it.
Yeah,
so
no,
you have a health bar you have to watch, but also in Team Deathmatch, it's going to be crucial that somebody plays a healer character.
Yeah.
Whether it's Ana, whether it's Mercy, whether it's Lucio, whether it's Zenyatta, someone's playing a heal character, or if it's like, maybe we can get away with a soldier because he's got that pop, that heal.
Yeah.
That adding that into the team deathmatch. So it's like, I can now heal my team while they're trying to kill the other team.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta. This one will kind of force more people to kind of see it as we kind of have to have more of a balance now. Not just, and this is just for the team one. We're going to have to actually have a balance. Someone's going to have to play a healer. Someone may have to play a tank. Obviously, you need your offense. You need your defense. You really don't need like the defense per se now because there's nothing to defend.
You're talking like a defensive character?
Yeah, I mean, defense is not 100% necessary anymore.
I'm wondering how a Torbjorn would be. In just think about just deathmatch for this.
Yeah.
Think about a Torbjorn. You know what? I'm going to, in this corner, I'm going to set my turret. So like, people are going to find a corner where it's basically people are just going to come out and not look to that corner.
Yeah.
Come out, and then as a Torbjorn, I don't have to stay with my turret.
No.
Put the turret here. I'll be on the other side. They go to look at the turret. I pop out from behind.
Hell, you could just start exploring the map and start taking people out.
Yeah, or just kind of, here's the thing. You brought this up.
Yeah.
You brought it up in my head. Because, like you said, you can explore, go through, even if you tick them. And I don't know exactly how much damage you have to do.
Yeah.
I think it's around like the 30s, maybe the 20s. I'm not quite sure. But you don't have to deal like if I was killing you, I don't have to do all the damage to you. I could do 50 and die, and then someone else could kill you. I still get credit for that kill.
Yeah.
Both parties get credit for the kill. What do you think of that? Because I have my own thoughts on that in general, but before I give mine, I just wanted to get, what are your thoughts on kind of that dual partnership of a kill?
I'm kind of mixed on that because part of me is like, okay, that's just the Overwatch thing. You get points for any amount of kill you get.
Yeah,
up
it
to
shows the percentage of how much damage you
yeah,
did.
exactly. But at the same time, it's like you didn't get that kill though. They killed you. At this point, it's like, that's not 100% fair because that guy like completely killed. Like you went toe to toe with like like we were watching Soldier versus Soldier. If they took you out, they took you out. Then like someone pops them in the back of the head because they were just finishing you off. And then you get you get like some percentage for the damage. I don't see that as like a fair median right there.
I'll give you my opinion, then I'm going to give you a counter argument to my own opinion.
Okay.
My opinion is that whoever finishes them off should get the kill.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Because
that's how it's been in most deathmatch games that I have played. Whoever gets the final button gets the kill.
Exactly.
However, the thing, and this is going back to the word you used, is fair. This is, I think, yes, it's in the metrics of Overwatch as a game because they've kind of had this in general. It just wasn't as microscopy, as I'm going to say, making up my own words here. Basically, it's
microscopy.
It's not under the microscope because in an objective game, if you and me are on the same team, you're shooting at a soldier, you're about to kill him, and I pop him with a rocket and finish him off. No one's going to say, hey, Farah, you shouldn't have got credit for that kill. That's my kill.
Yeah.
Unless you're a medal whore and you're basically going for all the gold medals that you can possibly get. In deathmatch, though, it's different. And that's why I'm in the corner of whoever finishes them off gets the kill. But I could also see them saying, using this is our mechanics kind of excuse, because to play the fair of like, hey, you know what? I was going toe to toe with you. I got you this close, and I died. And then someone else comes in and steals
swooped
my kill.
up and took it. Yeah.
Or in a different situation, I'm shooting you from behind. I'm about to kill you. Someone kills me from behind, then kills you, and it's like I should have that kill.
Yeah.
Like I should have a part of that kill because he wouldn't have killed you if it wasn't for me. So I can see them using their own game metrics as an excuse for that.
And I can get that. That's why I said I'm like in between. I'm not like at any certain standpoint with it because I can understand that is their game mechanics.
Yeah.
That's how they roll. And I'm fine with that. I'm not going to argue anything over. I'm not going to get pissy over it. I'm just going to say, you know what? It's like it is, but it isn't fair because whoever gets the shot should get the kill. At the same time, yeah, if I was working on it.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm like kind of mixed.
I wouldn't be totally upset if they kept it like it is right now.
Yeah.
If you get a certain amount, you get credit for it. But part of me, maybe it's the old school in me, the old school deathmatch in me. It's just, man, whoever finishes them off should have that kill. So the last thing I want to kind of bring up to end this discussion is kind of what do you expect from Team Deathmatch when it is officially launched to everybody? And where do you think it's going to go? Do you think people are going to flock to it? Do you think we could possibly get competitive deathmatch in the future? What do you think happens with Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch once it's put on the live servers?
I'm not going to predict if we're going to get competitive right now.
I hope we do.
Because as of now, they're not. What I've read and what I've heard, they're not planning on putting it. They're just planning on keeping it in arcade.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm fine with that because it's just kind of fun to have. It's not like because I would think the competitive part is more so keeping the objectives. It's because it's not with the competitive they have right now. Excuse me. It's about objective A, objective B. Get this to the final point.
Yeah.
Or get this to
the payload.
Payload to the checkpoint. Thank you. And that gives you more things to worry about than just pop, killing everyone. So you're like in those, you're killing people, but at the same time, you have to do it strategically. It's like, I'm not there to just get all the kills.
Yeah.
At least this is coming from a tank/healer. I'm not there to get all the kills. I'm there to make sure the payload gets to where it's going to go.
And my team wins the game.
Exactly. That I'm in it for the bigger picture. I'm in it to make sure we win the game because I'm not like worried about, oh, my score is 27 to 0 kills. I'm like, oh, cool. I got 15 to 2 kills, yeah, I died twice because I went in the middle of everyone, blasted 3, and got taken out by 3 more. So that's where I come from it. I would just leave it in arcade because to me the other 2 types are more strategy to it. Those should be the ones that are competitive.
I don't think, and here's my final thought, because I'm on the other side, an offensive character.
Yeah.
And
He's on the opposite side.
My defensive character is an offensive character in the sense of attacking, where Bastion turret mode, and just shoot away. But the way that I'm looking at it is, and of course enough people have to like it.
Yeah, exactly.
If enough people flock to it and it does well, we can have 2 competitives. We could have the normal competitive mode for the people that want to play the objective, but I feel like I would love to have, maybe it's a selfish thing, I would love to have a competitive free-for-all team deathmatch kind of a thing. And what they could do, I already have it mapped out in my head. How they're doing it right now is, I believe, because it's in the arcade, you get a win, it counts towards like your weekly wins for the loot box.
Okay.
You get 1 every 3, and then you get 3 loot boxes in the arcade. In order to do that for like a free-for-all, there's 7 players. You have to finish within the top 4. So if you finish within the top 4, you get technically a win for that loot box. So it goes towards that loot box. What they could do, 7 players walk into this competitive team deathmatch, finish in the top 4, and your skill rank will either stay the same or increase a little. So you basically, if you're in the top half, or make it an 8 and go 4.
Yeah.
If you're in the top half of players, your skill rank will either stay the same or go up. If you're in the bottom half, then your skill rank will go down. And I don't know necessarily how they do it for the go down part, but for the going up part, let's say you got 20 kills and I got 16, yours rises, but mine rises in percentage to how close I was to that top player. To kind of go off of that for your skill.
Well, I mean, here's all I would say to do it. If you're going to do that, make the top 2 to 3, their skill goes up. The middle 2 to 3.
The 4th one doesn't, and the rest go down?
No, I'd say the last 2. In some variation. I'm saying like 1, 2, and 3, or just 1 and 2, their skill ranking automatically goes up. It's not like a debate. The middle section of them, their skill rank just stays the same. The bottom 2 or the bottom 3, depending on how you split it, go down.
I would say bottom 3. So I'll level with you here.
Okay.
1 and 2 go up automatically. Then 3 and 4, you're guaranteed at least a no change.
Yeah.
So for 3 and 4, you're guaranteed no change. It's definitely not going to fall, but you could increase marginally, like a little bit, based on how close you were to everyone at the top. 5, 6, and 7, your skill rank will fall in some sort of way. Because I feel like, maybe it's because I'm going back to Call of Duty, I'm going back to how easy was it for me to get into the top 4?
Yeah.
The top 4 of players, like, you're always going to have those players that are towards the bottom. And of course, this isn't going to be everyone's thing. I just want a competitive team deathmatch.
He does.
Where I'm going to leave this. But I want to turn it on to you guys. Johnny and I have talked enough about this topic. It is time to turn it on to you. Let us know what you guys either think of team deathmatch, if you played it on the PTR yet. What are you expecting from it if you have not? If you're a console person like both Johnny and I, let us know what you guys think down below in the comment section.